Look at that $1 bill. It's not just paper. It's a secret code, a hidden legacy running through centuries. Today we'll decode pyramids, eyes, numbers, and mottos, and your perception of money will never be the same. We've all held it, the $1 bill. In your pocket, in your hand, slipping through the fingers of time, endlessly exchanged, yet rarely examined for what it truly is. It's a symbol of wealth, of power, of capitalism. But look closer, and you'll see something more, a hidden language, a cryptic message, a piece of a much larger puzzle. The symbols on American currency are not arbitrary. They are part of a long history, one intertwined with esoteric knowledge, secret societies, and philosophical currents that trace their roots back to the birth of the nation itself. It begins with the most famous symbol, the Eye of Providence, the all-seeing eye. At first glance, it might seem like an innocent emblem, perhaps a simple eye floating above a pyramid. But what if it's not just a symbol of divine watchfulness? What if it's a representation of something far deeper, something that cuts across centuries of hidden knowledge, of initiation, of power and control? That's exactly what we're dealing with. The eye, framed by a triangle, represents the illuminated elite, those who see what others cannot. It's a Masonic symbol, one that speaks of knowledge hidden from the masses, reserved for a select few. The triangle, an ancient symbol of strength and stability, points upward, suggesting transcendence, elevation, and a connection to a higher order of thinking. The Great Seal of the United States, the emblem from which the $1 bill's pyramid and eye are taken, was designed in 1782. Behind it lies an idealistic vision for the fledgling republic, a country based on reason, philosophy, and a deeper understanding of human existence. The Latin motto on the seal, Novus Ordo Seclorum, translates to a new order of the ages. This phrase wasn't just a description of a political revolution. It was a declaration of a new world order, one based on liberty, and influenced by Enlightenment thought and Masonic philosophy. The Founding Fathers were not just creating a new nation, they were forging a new way of thinking about power, governance, and society. This Masonic influence is everywhere. Many of the Founding Fathers, including George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, were high-ranking Masons. They saw Freemasonry not merely as a brotherhood, but as a vehicle for transmitting a deeper understanding of the universe, a code that would shape the very fabric of the country. The use of symbols like the Eye of Providence and the unfinished pyramid speaks volumes about their belief in invisible forces, forces that govern history, that shape human destiny, and ultimately control the flow of power. And then there's the pyramid itself, unfinished, its apex far from completion. It's a symbol of an ever unfinished journey, a journey that mirrors the nation's own quest for perfection. The pyramid is an ancient symbol used by civilizations long before America's inception, most notably in Egypt, where it stood as a monument to the pharaohs, the gods, and the afterlife. In the context of America, the unfinished pyramid represents the nation's striving toward a more perfect union. It reflects the continual evolution of the country's ideals, always reaching higher, always in pursuit of a greater purpose, a more complete understanding of freedom, equality, and human potential. But there's more, because this isn't just about history or the symbols themselves, it's about the way those symbols shape us today, in this modern world. We use money without thinking of the power behind it, the history that imbues it with meaning. Money, in its purest form, is not just a medium of exchange. It's a vehicle for manifesting power, for controlling the narrative, for shaping the collective identity of a nation. When you hold that $1 bill, you are holding more than currency. You're holding a piece of history, a symbol of a carefully crafted narrative, meant to bind you to a collective understanding of the world. The Masonic currents running through American currency are far more than just symbols for the initiated few. They are part of the public consciousness. Every time we exchange money, we participate in a system that is not just economic, but deeply symbolic. Money represents power, yes, but also control over culture, over ideas, over the human psyche. Consider the number 13. It's everywhere on American currency. 13 stars, 13 stripes, 13 arrows, 13 olive branches, even 13 letters in E pluribus unum. 13 is no ordinary number. In many esoteric traditions, it signifies transformation, rebirth. In the tarot, the 13th card is death, not literal death, but the death of the old, transformation into something new. This reflects the nation's constant reinvention, striving to balance ideals with the reality of governance. 13 suggests that every rise to power requires sacrifice, change, shedding the old to allow the new. Money is not just a tool for purchasing goods and services. It is a manifestation of collective belief, a symbol of the invisible forces that drive society. The dollar bill is not merely paper. It is an ancient cryptic text, a talisman of power, a vessel of meaning. As we examine symbols, numbers, and Latin phrases on American money, we're not just looking at currency. We're looking at a deeper, hidden narrative, a story of human ambition, secret knowledge, and the relentless pursuit of power. And perhaps the greatest lesson is this: what we see is not always what we get. Just as the dollar is not just paper, so too are society, politics, and culture, full of hidden currents, forces that shape our experience in ways we may never fully understand. Money, in its most symbolic form, becomes more than a means to an end. It becomes a key to understanding how power works in the world. It invites us to question the systems that govern our lives, to seek hidden currents, to challenge the status quo. As you hold that dollar bill, remember, it is not just money. It is a symbol, a secret code, a gateway to understanding the forces that shape your life. And the next time you exchange it, ask yourself, what's really behind that bill? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone curious about hidden histories. Let's keep unlocking the secrets together.